All right, guys, we are going to break down one of the most important details you'll ever learn about finishing the armbar submission. Okay, so let's walk. First, we gotta get our grip, and when I sit back, I'm so sorry. We're finishing this though, dude. We're finishing, okay? Believe it or not, that sequence actually just happened, which leads us into our topic today of what not to do when you're training with your training partners and other people in martial arts. Yeah, I actually was teaching the armbar one day at my old school, and unfortunately, I had to fart at my poor student. I was in the middle of the topic, so deep into the conversation that I apologized to him and the rest of the class around him and finished the topic. So today I will explore 5 to 6 different ways of what not to do when you're training martial arts out of school.
Coach. Coach, I gotta talk to you.
What's up, Cole? How are you doing, bud?
Doing good, Coach. I just came here to let you know. I know this is my first week, but I'm dangerous.
Okay.
I'm really dangerous.
Okay.
I'm 25-0 in street fights. Never lost.
No shit.
Doesn't matter to me. When I see red, you can't stop me.
Now, Cole, I've seen you on the mat. I mean,
I'm ready.
Okay.
I need to be a UFC fighter.
Good.
Or your champion.
Okay, so is that something you're looking to do now?
Right now. I'll fight someone right now. Get me seeing red, it's over. I promise you.
All right, let's get it done. So believe it or not, all the stories we're telling today, all the little reenactments we're doing are actually things that have happened to me. And one of my favorites ones is when a kid trapped behind a counter, and he told me that he sees red, that he doesn't need to spar, that he was ready to be a UFC champion now, and that all he needed to do was put him in the cage. He was ready, coach. I didn't need to spar. He wants to save himself for the cage, and he's still a student. I hope you're not watching this right now. One of the nastiest fucking things is when people go into the locker room or bathroom and don't put their shoes on. When you leave the mat, put your shoes on. There are some idiots, and again, they're active students. If you're watching this, I doubt you watch my YouTube channel, but there are active students who do this. They go in the bathroom, they then come and stand right there, wipe their fucking feet with their hands. They've been called out on it. We put signs on the door, and then they come up and shake hands with the instructor and expect people to roll them, and they wonder why nobody wants to roll them, because it's fucking disgusting. So I have a little pet peeve on this. Thankfully, this person rarely shows up, but god damn it, put your fucking shoes on when you go in the bathroom. Easy on the power, Coles, just sparring. Crack him.
What the fuck?
Cole, you've been trying to kill this guy from 9, another true story, right? It's funny, when people first start taking martial arts, they do not know how to control their power and their aggression. And I truly believe it's not their fault. Let me explain why. When you're first doing martial arts or first sparring, your instinct, your lizard brain, whatever you want to call it, cannot tell the difference between when you're in a fight or not. So I accept some overly aggressive behavior in the beginning, and I put them with skilled people to kind of help mitigate that. But there's a point where some people are just fucking assholes and they just keep upping the level of aggression no matter what happens. And this story actually just kind of happened recently when I was gone from neck surgery. I was getting a lot of complaints about a student who was going very aggressive in sparring. He had been talking to, but because it wasn't me talking to him, he really didn't take it to heart. Well, I come back and he was actually working with Cole, and I saw this kid just going crazy. Fast forward about a week, he was doing it again. I switched his training partners and gave him to one of our demons, Jake, of an MMA fighter. And this kid, he's getting, he's going after Jake and trying to hit him, and Jake's defending, being comfortable. And then it's Jake's turn, because it's an offense-defense game we were playing, and this kid kind of stands in front of Jake with his hands down, and Jake just gives a nice clean jab. Once that jab happened, we have it on camera, it's kind of funny. Once that jab happened, oh my God, this kid lost his shit, flipped out, because Jake hit him and went a little too aggressive. I watched the whole exchange. It was plain and simple. When a person with a fragile ego gets slapped in the face or punched in the face with realism, they can't handle it. That's kind of the point when you see when people are getting these overly aggressive things and all of a sudden they get checked, they fucking lose their shit or quit. It's like their ego can't handle it. If you're gonna do martial arts, check your fucking ego at the door, defend yourself, but understand you are gonna get touched. You are gonna get submitted. It's part of the game. It's why we do this. It's why 1% in the world actually do martial arts and 0.01% actually throw fists and hands and get down the way we do and other schools do. So, don't be a bitch.
Reach over his head, reach over his head. Look for the Kimura. The Kimura is right there. Come on, you gotta pass the guard. Yeah. There you go, there you go. All right, look for rolling Kimura, rolling Kimura. Drop into a knee bar, drop into a knee bar.
One of my absolute biggest pet peeves as a coach is the unwanted coach, which basically means another student, bad student or not, is trying to tell a group of sparring people what to do, how to do it. And it drives me crazy. One is because they most of the time don't know what they're talking about. They're just calling out bullshit that makes absolutely no sense and just confusing the person. Two, if that person is a competitor and they're used to hearing my voice or another person's voice, all this crazy input just gets, it's chaos in the brain. They can't focus. So when you are a coach, control your room and make sure people aren't providing advice that they shouldn't, right? And if you do have a good brown belt or black belt that is, qualified, sure. But white belts, blue belts, even sometimes purple belts, just shut your mouth. It's okay. Listen. You'll gain a lot more experience by training and not trying to coach. Listen, guys, if you want to see me fart on more of my students, please like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, all that stuff. We appreciate your support. We're putting so much effort into YouTube, and I would love to have you part of the TRITAC community to see me farting people.